Now Taylor on first down. He'll find Williams on the slant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And the Chargers first down.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
48-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Los Angeles.
They'll run here with Eckler. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Holding offense.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
That throw into the arms of Allen. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Intended for Austin.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, it's Taylor rolling to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's fourth.
That was a good effort there trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage.
And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Running on first down, Eckler. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
He was brought down.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
At their own 30-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A gain of 32 that time.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
At the 20-yard line.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. We got it.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. He gets this one to Boyd. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive.
Have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. But it'll be second and goal.
It's now second and
On second and goal, one man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. Again, it's Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
lining up for the point.
Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You got a lot to handle in this one.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. They're there by Josh Bynes. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. On the move to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor sliding out of the pocket. He'll try and run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bengals' 27-yard line.
Taylor a handoff. It's Eckler. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
Ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
3.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Taylor under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they made plans on 4th down. Now, 4th and short, had your offense out there. That one stings.
And you know something? Your options change dramatically. Not only is it tougher to go for it, but what if you decided just to line up and try and draw them off sides? If you did it on 4th and short, you could pick up the cheap first down. Now, you still won't get a first down even if you do exactly the same thing.
Chargers 6.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals making their way out. And we mentioned it before, but it bears repeating. 29 seasons in Cincinnati without a playoff win, the longest current streak in the NFL. Now it's year 2 of Zach. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed at 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
Burrow now off the bootleg. Going deep downfield for Ross. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 35 yards. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is up to 8. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting 3s, and you're coming back and getting 2s, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those 6s on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
He was brought down by
facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
operating from the gun. Taylor stepping up. He's going to keep it. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, it's Taylor. And unable to connect. If he had caught him, and it's 4th.
incomplete.
These guys had to settle for a field goal their last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. K.J. Hill there to make the grab. And the Chargers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
Cincinnati set to take over once again. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
38-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Burrow on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
At their own 22.
Taylor and the Chargers come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. He'll set up to throw from the gun. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Chargers.
On 1st down, it's Taylor. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's line of scrimmage.
No gain on
the offense on 3rd down tonight. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Josh Bynes drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Well, every now and then you just absolutely outguess yourself. 3rd and inches, and they decide not to run the ball. You end up seeing the end result.
The end result was not good. They elect to pass, and it backfires. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
All right, let's focus now on Giovanni Bernard. And the good news, his team's winning. The bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the 2nd quarter.
And a lot of that is pride, because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action and leading their team to victory. They'll take the win right now, hoping to jump his game up as this one moves on.
He probably wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward.
At the 46.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then you're deep.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
A handoff. It's Eckler. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down.
Play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10. It's complete to Williams.
Taylor's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
And 4. At the 30.
From the gun, caught by Allen. And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. Got his man, it's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, it's Taylor. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. To throw again is Taylor. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Chargers 13.
So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
He drops it off for Bernard. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
At the 45-yard line.
On second down, here's Burrow. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green, 55 yards. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. We've seen that a time or two over the years from A.J. Green, long, explosive touchdown catches.
And he is so good at playing the ball in the air and going over the top of people to make catches. I think his teammates call it playing a little bit of hoops or playing above the rim. He is fantastic at it and continues to get better as his career progresses.
And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On second down, Taylor's throw incomplete. He was looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there, and it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Open man, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has certainly been one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference, as the teams have already come back out onto the field for the second half. So let's get you back out as well, to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Now it's Wilson. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return, it's 10-10 at their own 28.
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards there, first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And they will finally drag him down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. A big play there for the Bengals. 44 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll get this down inside the 10-3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Complete.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and it's second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Taylor. He's got it to Williams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. That throw into the arms of Allen. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Ball carrier.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Chargers first down.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there to the line.
Well, they they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Taylor on first down. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 30. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
That's good.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Taylor, he'll buy some time right. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a first.
A gain of 7.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. He'll get this to Eckler. Stops shy of the play, though. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
A gain of 7.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Complete, it's Henry. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
When Hunter Henry entered the league, people were really looking for him to establish himself as one of the best tight ends in the NFL. Ability to run and catch and make plays in open space. But the biggest obstacle he's had is just staying on the field. Ended up missing all of 2018 due to injury. When he's right, he is one of the better tight ends and better targets in the AFC West.
First down pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. And the Chargers first down.
Now Taylor on first down and caught by Henry. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Taylor will throw again.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Chargers.
On the give, this is Eckler. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's Eckler again. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
The ball carrier. Brought down.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
It's a gain of a yard.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. A 1-yard run on first down, another one on second. Tell you, it doesn't do much for the yards per carry average, but it gets them 6 points.
And I just wonder in contract negotiations, do you show the 6 points scored or do you show the yards per carry?
I'm showing the 6 points.
No doubt about it. And his team benefits. They don't care about yards per carry. They just care about points up on the board.
Mixon with a first down carry. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
A gain of 4.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Bengals.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. On the slant, complete to Green. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll run on first down. Mixon. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
The ball carrier.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Cincinnati Bengals.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. In possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Face mask. Defense.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. This will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard.
L.A. readies for its next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. This is caught by Williams. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. The Bengals with 2 extra DBs, a nickel look on third.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And that is incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Jesse Bates.
Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball at it.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
And 11 at the Chargers' 29-yard line. Today's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.